The Airbus A380, once hailed as the Queen of the Skies, has had a turbulent journey throughout its existence. While it found success with several international carriers, it faced a significant roadblock in the United States. In this video, we'll explore why the U.S. airliners despised the Airbus A380 and why it never took flight across American skies. The Airbus A380, known as the Giant of the Skies, is approaching the end of its production. While the final fuselage is being assembled, numerous airlines worldwide are already phasing out this iconic aircraft from their fleets. However, what sets the A380 apart is that no US-based airline has ever ordered it, and with production coming to a close, it is unlikely that any will in the future. So, what factors led to the A380 being shunned by American carriers? Let's delve into the reasons behind this decision. One prominent reason for the lack of interest from US airlines is the sheer size of the A380. American Airlines, the largest carrier in the world, operates Boeing 777-300s that seat 304 passengers. In comparison, some Emirates A380s are configured with approximately 300 seats more than that. Even airlines operating low-density A380s in a three-class configuration have 165 more seats than American Airlines 777-300s. The A380's capacity exceeded the demand experienced on American carriers' routes, making it unsuitable for their operational requirements. The hub-and-spoke model plays a significant role in the A380's success. Airlines like Emirates and British Airways have thrived by funneling passengers through concentrated hubs. Emirates, situated in Dubai, leveraged its advantageous geographic location as a midway point between the East and West. This allowed them to efficiently transport large numbers of passengers. Similarly, British Airways capitalized on its strong transatlantic connections, particularly through London's Heathrow Airport. However, the US airline industry operates differently. With a vast number of major airports spread across the country, air traffic is distributed more evenly. The A380 struggled to find suitable routes due to the absence of concentrated hubs that could generate the necessary passenger traffic to support such a large aircraft. Timing also played a crucial role in the A380's reception in the United States. The aircraft made its debut in 2007, a period when jet fuel prices were rapidly escalating. This trend prompted airlines to prioritize fuel efficiency in their fleet choices. Consequently, carriers began turning away from older, four-engine jets that were expensive to operate. Boeing's twin-engine 777 emerged as a popular alternative due to its fuel efficiency and versatility. Between 2000 and the A380's release, over 600 Boeing 777s were sold, with many U.S. airlines opting for this more economically viable option. As a result, U.S. carriers had already committed to Boeing as their long-haul aircraft provider. The A380's late arrival further diminished its chances of success. By the time it entered the market, the industry had shifted toward twin-engine aircraft, leaving little room for the four-engine A380. As we know, the Airbus A380's lack of popularity among U.S. airlines can be attributed to the factors like immense size exceeding the demand on American carriers' routes, making it impractical for their operational needs. We also know that the hub-and-spoke model that benefited airlines like Emirates and British Airways was less applicable in the U.S., where air traffic is spread across numerous major airports. Additionally, the A380 arrived at a time when fuel efficiency became a paramount concern, leading U.S. airlines to opt for more economical twin-engine alternatives like Boeing 777. With the A380 production nearing its end, it is clear that this giant of the skies failed to make its mark among American carriers. For American Airlines, this thing is absolutely clear that Airbus A380, the giant of the skies, was simply too large to meet their operational requirements. As the largest carrier in the world, American Airlines faced a unique challenge when considering the A380. The number of seats offered by this colossal aircraft exceeded the demand they experienced on their routes. This sentiment was likely shared by other US-based airlines as well. American Airlines' fleet primarily consisted of Boeing aircraft, including the Boeing 777-300s that seats 304 passengers. The A380's enormous capacity simply exceeded the demand experienced by American carriers on their routes, making it impractical and inefficient to operate. The size issue was not the sole reason the A380 failed to gain traction in the American market. The U.S. airline industry operates differently from other regions where the A380 found success, such as the Middle East and Europe. The success of the A380 heavily relies on the hub-and-spoke model, where a few key airports act as major hubs for connecting passengers. This model has been effectively utilized by airlines like Emirates and British Airways. Emirates has capitalized on its advantageous geographic location as a midway point between the East and West. This helps them to efficiently transport a large number of passengers by funneling them through their concentrated hub. British Airways, with its strong transatlantic connections, particularly through London's Heathrow Airport, has also found success with the A380. In North America, air traffic is more dispersed among numerous airports. The U.S. has a vast network of airports, with multiple large airports handling significant passenger traffic. This distribution of passengers across various airports makes it challenging for a giant aircraft like the A380 to find suitable routes. Unlike the concentrated hub-and-spoke model used by Emirates and British Airways, the U.S. airline industry operates with a more decentralized approach. Passengers have more options when it comes to departure points, resulting in a more evenly distributed flow of air traffic. The A380's success in the hub-and-spoke model can be seen in its popularity with Emirates. Leveraging its geographic location in Dubai, Emirates has effectively funneled passengers traveling between the East and West through its hub. The A380 has proven to be an economic performer for them, with the high concentration of passengers allowing for efficient utilization of the aircraft. British Airways, with its strong transatlantic connections, has also found value in the A380. By bringing passengers into Heathrow and facilitating their onward travel, the A380 has proven to be a viable option for key routes. However, even for British Airways, the A380 fleet remains relatively modest, with only 12 aircraft. This suggests that there may not be enough routes or demand to expand the A380 operations further. Additionally, the Airbus A380 faced another significant challenge upon its arrival in 2007. It was late to the party. The timing of its release proved to be unfavorable, as the industry was undergoing a significant shift in priorities. During that period, the price of jet fuel was steadily increasing, making fuel efficiency a paramount concern for airlines. This change in the market dynamics prompted carriers to reevaluate their fleet choices and seek more fuel-efficient alternatives to mitigate rising fuel costs. As a result, they turned away from the expensive-to-operate four-engine jets of the past, including the A380, and began focusing on more fuel-efficient aircraft. Boeing's own high-capacity twin-engine jet, the Boeing 777, emerged as a popular choice for airlines in the 2000s. The 777 offered a compelling combination of fuel efficiency and versatility, making it an attractive option for long-haul flights. Between 2000 and the release of the A380 in 2007, nearly 600 Boeing 777s were sold, with many U.S. airlines favoring this aircraft over the A380. The shift towards the twin-engine 777 showcased the changing preferences and priorities within the industry. Airlines recognized the benefits of improved fuel efficiency and operational flexibility that twin-engine aircraft offered. These factors, coupled with the rising cost of jet fuel, influenced their decisions when it came to selecting new long-haul aircraft. The A380's entry into the market was met with hesitation from U.S. carriers who had already made their long-haul aircraft choices. The decision to opt for the Boeing 777 over the A380 was driven by a combination of fuel efficiency, operational considerations, and existing fleet compatibility. U.S. airlines had already committed to the twin-engine 777 as their preferred choice for long-haul operations, and the A380 simply did not fit into their plans. In the end, the combination of the A380's size, the spread-out nature of the U.S. air travel market, and the industry's shifting focus on fuel efficiency as a priority all contributed to its lack of success with U.S. airliners. The A380's immense capacity exceeded the demand experienced on American carriers' routes, making it impractical for their operational requirements. Moreover, the decentralized nature of the U.S. airline industry, with its multiple major airports and dispersed air traffic, presented challenges for large aircraft like the A380 to find suitable routes. While the A380 found a place in the fleets of international carriers, it failed to conquer American skies. Its absence from the U.S. airline industry can be attributed to a combination of factors, including the A380's late entry into the market, the preference for fuel-efficient twin-engine aircraft like the Boeing 777, and the unique characteristics of the U.S. air travel market. As production of the A380 draws to a close, we bid farewell to a giant that never found a home among U.S. airlines. The A380 will leave a lasting legacy as a technological marvel and a symbol of innovation in aviation. Although it did not succeed in the U.S. market, it has undoubtedly made an indelible mark on the history of aviation and will be remembered for its grandeur and groundbreaking design. Thank you for joining us on this journey to explore why the Airbus A380 failed to make a mark in the U.S. airline industry. While it found success in other regions, its immense size, the dispersed nature of the U.S. air travel market, and the changing priorities of airlines played a significant role in its lack of acceptance among American carriers. We hope you found this video informative and gained insights into the challenges faced by the A380 in the U.S. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more engaging discussions about aviation and the airline industry. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Safe travel!